So what's the story behind the song Before That Day on the Harlot and the Bride Livestream Folk-Opera, which is available on January 13th, this Friday? Well, I'll tell you.
Let's make the most of the time before the day turns to night.
The Harlot and the Bride is a concept album about a pastor living in a dystopian America under the reign of the Antichrist. And the main character is a guy named John White, and he's a mashup of about 3 pastors that I knew from that area when I was living in Oregon several years ago. I've also written the story out as a screenplay for my master's program at Regent in the screenwriting program. In the story, the pastor, John White, he's in love with a woman named Cecilia, and there comes a point where there's a separation between the two of them that is a result of his actions. And I took some cues from the life of Dietrich Bonhoeffer, who was a pastor in Germany during World War II and was involved in an assassination plot on Hitler. The plot was foiled, and Dietrich Bonhoeffer ended up going to a concentration camp where he eventually died. And so that's sort of what happens with John White in this story. He becomes involved in a plot to assassinate the Antichrist, and the plot's foiled, and as a result of that, he's put in prison, and he is eventually facing his death. He sees he's going to be executed, and so Before That Day is a sort of a goodbye song to his fiancée Cecilia. If you saw the Livestream Folk-Opera, there are transition elements that were placed in between songs that kind of told the backstory. But if you haven't seen that, this is the story behind that song. Like I said, the album drops this Friday, and I'd be stoked if you take a listen to it and maybe add it to a playlist and share it. I have a lot of music coming up in the next few weeks. I'll be releasing those as well, but in the meantime, I'll be releasing little vignettes like this for the Harlot and the Bride Livestream Folk-Opera. And anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Blessings.
Yeah, before that day